What's up everyone, and in today's video we are going to be working on my manual swap E55 AMG, which is outside. So, in today's video we are going to try and figure out what is up with this steering. There's a lot of slop to it, so I mean with 242,000 miles you can expect some weird things to happen, but overall she's been pretty reliable. But anyway, I took out the panel underneath the, the kick panel basically underneath the driver's side, and look at this. The issue was turn the steering wheel like that, absolutely no input whatsoever.
You gotta lean away from the gas guzzling heavy duty race car bodies towards.
I was looking underneath and I took a video of the rack while I was turning, and it wasn't, it definitely wasn't the rack, because I could see the shaft was not moving at all when I was doing this, which just means the rack is doing what it's supposed to. If the shaft is not moving, the rack is not going to move, So what I discovered when I undid this is, if you look over here, that thing is bad. Like, you can go up and down. There's supposed to be like a little circlip or whatever, a little pin that holds it down, and it's missing. So that little slop is that going up and down before it makes any movement basically. So I'm glad it's that, because the rack looks fine. There's no leaks from it or anything. It just needs, new tie rods. But yeah, so I didn't really see this much online, so I'm gonna figure out and see if I can get this new. If not, I'll get it used, a good one used, from the store or something. That's kind of scary, if this one goes out, that means this just comes off. So yeah, so let's see what we can get to fix this. So in this clip, you need to remove the 13 mil closest to the firewall, which is that one on the very left. Right now there's no 13 mil bolt in it. I'd already taken it out, but that's where it would go. So you just have to get underneath the car and remove that. It would help to also remove the heat shield that's on the left of it. Found both these 210s. Currently in the process of removing the shaft. It's a T55 Torx here and a 13 mil bolt down there. So should be out of here pretty soon. I already unbolted the one on the engine bay. Ta-da! Wow, that is really bad. If you look over here, it's literally like cracked open. This is missing. That should have been in there, kind of like a bushing to press it in or whatever, circlip. This is also one piece. This is the one I just pulled out from that that W210 that I found. This should be all pretty much the same on all W210s, so luckily you don't have to worry about that there. This is an AMG one. This is a 320, so they look very, very similar. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to swap over this boot to here and reinstall it. I'm sure reinstalling it is going to be a lot trickier than removing it, that's for sure. So let's get to it. So now I have it swapped over, the boot. I'm going to go ahead and install this. That could have been really bad. Hopefully that'll provide you guys a bit of better understanding of how it works. That piece, the other end of that, bottom of the column, basically just slips onto that, and you insert that 13 mil bolt, and it kind of just, clamps it all together. So it just slides in and bolts it up, and there's a nut that's secured on there on the other side of that you can't see. So you don't have to worry about that. So just make sure to unbolt the bolt and not the nut when undoing this. So you just have to unbolt the bolt, not the nut. So yeah. Now we just gotta tighten this one last bolt. This is what bolts it up to the steering column. It is a T55, at least in my case it is. Funnily enough, this is also the same size for the flywheel bolts, which is why I have this grounded down. All right, and we are done. Now look at how much better the... And my phone died. So the next day, went out for the actual test drive. It works! I gotta shift gears real quick. But look at this. Turn right, turns right. Turn left, turns left. Oh man, I'm super happy about that. I'm glad it wasn't too difficult of a fix, but if I had left that alone, that could have been really, really bad. So if you ever have any issues similar to that, I would suggest looking into it as quickly as possible, because that would be bad if you just lose steering somehow while you're driving. That's not good. Granted, my car is 242,000 miles. I didn't really see this much. I didn't really see anything about this at all online. So, you know, I'm sure wear and age play a factor in my case. But either way, it's not, you know, it's not harmful. It's not bad to check. So, but I'm pumped that it's fixed. Let me do a quick rip for y'all. Look, steering wheel feels fine. Road is a little bumpy on here, but man. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace.